The difference between business and productivity is focus, what you focus on. So that weekly team meeting highlights what we should be focusing on. And you highlight that based on a combination of what your goals are for the quarter and then what your previous weeks have been showing you has been happening. So if you're looking at the previous weeks and you're thinking to yourself, new patients are down, all right, well, then the focus point now needs to be on, well, what does your marketing calendar look like? Is there marketing in the pipeline? Who's in charge of that marketing? Is there nothing set up? Because if there's nothing set up, then the action step needs to be, I've got to rule out time this week to start setting up my marketing calendar. Newsflash, we're not just going to have new patients fall out of the sky. And my goal is 30, I want 30 a month. Well, 30 is going to magically kind of fall out of the sky. It's like, plan for that. Where are the 30 going to come from? How many are going to come from internal referral? How many are going to come from external activities? Then let's get specific. What external activities are you going to be doing? Mm-hmm. How many are going to come from digital? If your digital agency isn't performing, you need to put that down on your action task from the meeting and be like, all right, this is 3 weeks in a row that our digital agency isn't performing. And so we're not getting the amount of new patients that we need. So my action step is going to be to set up, first and foremost, surprise, surprise, a meeting with my digital agency team to hold them accountable to here are the goals, here are the expectations. And then maybe you want to turn that into a rhythmic weekly accountability meeting where we're sitting and we're discussing our digital goals and our digital outcomes. So there's a level of high accountability around that because accountability leads to better outcomes. So you can only work this out though if you take regular time where you do meetings and you get this data. And again, I'm very aware as we're doing this podcast that there's people that are a team of one and equal there's people that are a team of, many, many more than one. So this will change its form and its structure depending on how you look at this. But if you're a team of one, you want to be reviewing this. Maybe you're the person doing your Facebook ads. Okay. If you're listening to this and you're doing the Facebook ads and the Facebook ads are down, you got to ask yourself the question, okay, well, have I been putting energy into it accurately, properly? Have I been updating ads? Have I been updating them regularly and split testing and doing what I need to do? When do I do that? I love the old saying that when you're in the early days of business, you're grinding during the day, and the grinding means you're doing the work during the day, and you're hustling at night, right? And the hustling at night might mean the planning, the orchestrating, the setting up, right? The working out the agenda for my meeting that I'm going to have with myself tomorrow. And then when you build a team around you, okay, you can start to buy back time because you have money, so you can use that money to buy back time. But then equally, the most leverage points become those meetings and those trainings because that's how you develop other people. So as you grow a business, you grow the people and the people grow the business. And the way that you grow the people is through regular team trainings and regular team meetings.